In a quiet village tucked between dusty hills and golden fields, lived a woman named Amal. She was a widow, left alone after her husband died in a road accident on his way to the city for work. Amal had 2 children, Tandy, a bright girl of 10, and Kwame, a curious boy of 6. Life was never easy in the village, but after her husband's death, it became a constant battle. Every morning before the sun rose, Amal would wake up, cover her tired feet with worn-out slippers, and walk to the nearby farms, offering to work for a few coins or some leftover maize flour. Her hands were rough, her back ached, and her heart carried a quiet sorrow, but her love for her children gave her strength. There were days when there was no food, just warm water and a mother's lullaby to fill the silence of hunger. But Amal never let her children stop schooling. She would stitch old clothes for neighbors, carry heavy water pots for elders, even clean cattle sheds, just so Tandy and Kwame could buy books and wear a school uniform. The villagers often said, "She's just a woman. How far can she go?" But Amal never replied. She let her actions speak. Years passed. Tandy, inspired by her mother's unbreakable will, studied hard. She would sit under the neem tree with borrowed books and teach her brother whatever she learned. Kwame, in turn, began to dream of becoming a doctor to take away Mama's pain. One day, a teacher from the city visited their village and noticed Tandy's intelligence. He arranged for a scholarship. That moment changed everything. Tandy moved to the city to study. She wrote letters every week, promising her mother, "One day I will make you proud. One day your hands will rest." Amal missed her children, but she smiled through her tears. She continued to work, continued to pray, and kept believing. 10 years later, the dusty village witnessed something it had never seen. Tandy returned as a government officer, and Kwame, now a young doctor, followed behind her. They built a small clinic and school in the village, naming it Amal's Hope. Amal, the woman once doubted and pitied, now sat under the same neem tree, her eyes full of tears, not of pain, but of pride. When a young girl asked her, "Mama Amal, how did you do it all alone?" she smiled and replied, "Because I was never alone. I had love, faith, and 2 little hearts that made me stronger than the world." Widow, a woman whose husband has died. Struggle, a hard and difficult effort. Determination, a strong will to keep going even when it's hard. Sacrifice, giving up something for the good of someone else. Scholarship, help or money given to someone for education. Poverty, the condition of being very poor. Hope, the feeling that something good will happen. Proud, feeling happy or satisfied about what you or someone else has done. Faith, strong belief or trust, especially during hard times. Inspire, to encourage someone to do something great or positive.